Swastiastu. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard and thank you for joining with me today. My name is Ketut Ryan Ari Fernanda, and today I will be your guide for our today's journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Indonesia is known as the country that rich of cultural heritage, where tradition is not just only preserved in history, but tradition carefully shaped down from generation to generation. And here in Bali, tradition continuously side by side with the daily life. And now the time is showing at 10 a.m. as we just arrived in Ubud, widely known as the place of culture hearts in Bali. You guys can take a moment to see around and then look outside. As you guys can see, you guys can feel that the atmosphere here. Here in Ubud, culture is not to be displayed, but culture live on it. Talks of ritual, art, architecture, and then the rhythm of the daily life. Ladies and gentlemen, our destination for today it is located at the Ubud Palace, also known as Puri Saren Agung Ubud. It is a place where heritage is not just only a living heritage site, but this is a place of the meaningful that tell us the story. So ladies and gentlemen, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey. And I would like to kindly inform you guys to always be safe with your guys' personal belongings because our journey has already begun. So guys, we just arrived at the Ubud Palace, also known as Puri Saren Agung Ubud. This is a place where heritage is not remembered as the past, but heritage still practiced as the part of the present. And welcome at the Ubud Palace. Ladies and gentlemen, before we entering the Ubud Palace, first of all, I would like to share an important information for you. So, Ubud Palace is not just only a tourist attraction place, but Ubud Palace also a sacred place and a living heritage site that we always have to show our respect all of the times while we visiting Ubud Palace. And also we have to dress modestly, especially when we entering area that used for culture and religion activities. And I already see you guys just already qualified with that one rules. And also we have to speak politely and avoid our loud voice. So with we following those simple rules, we're not just only being a good visitors, but we also show our respect and we appreciate the community that live here at the Ubud Palace. So ladies and gentlemen, let's come in. Ladies and gentlemen, Ubud Palace located right in the heart of Ubud town. In the past, Ubud Palace was served as the official residence of Ubud royal family. This is not just only a place for the home for the king, but this is also the center of the tradition, leadership, and the traditional life. Ladies and gentlemen, Ubud Palace was originally built in the early 19th century and around 1800 during the reigns of Cokorda Gede Agung Sukawati, the founder of Ubud royal family. At that time, the king was played an important role, but not just only as the ruler, he also the protector of the culture, tradition, and the arts. This place is where decisions were made, this place also where the culture were preserved, and also this place where ceremonies were organized. However, Ubud Palace also same with the other place in Bali that faced challenge. Actually in 1917, when Bali struck by the major earthquakes that damaged across the island, including the Ubud Palace. So after that moment, Ubud Palace was renovated and rebuilt with the Balinese traditional style. This renovation could be continued because Ubud Palace that have to be the center of the community in here at the Ubud Palace. Ladies and gentlemen, at the Ubud Palace, there are two gates to enter this place. So the first one located right there, and then the second one located right here. So now please take a look behind me. This split entrance called Candi Kurung. So in Balinese, Candi Kurung have a philosophy that represents of the balance. This is symbolized the balance between good and bad, between light and dark, and also between physical and spiritual worlds. Ladies and gentlemen, as we just pace through this gate, this also have a symbolize that we just entering a sacred place and we just get out from the outside world. And also this gate also same with the musician, dancer, and the member of the royal family Ubud that have been faced away these gates for generation. This also have the symbolize that we just prepare our mind, our hearts before we entering a sacred place of culture and tradition. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we will move to the another areas at the Ubud Palace. So come join with me. Ladies and gentlemen, this is called main courtyard at the Ubud Palace. At the night, this open space will change into the place where we can watch directly the performance of Balinese dance performance. Ladies and gentlemen, Balinese dance performance, it is not just only an entertainment for us, but every movement has meaning to us, and every hand gesture tell us the story. Can you guys imagine sitting here watching directly the Balinese traditional dance performance with the soap lights and then with the traditional gamelan music and then the dancer just dance in front of you? This close connection between the dancer and the audience creates a meaningful moment for us. It is the very, very special moment for us, right? And then this is why watching performance directly here, can create a moment for us at the moment that's really, really special, meaningful, and then unforgettable. And now we will entering the place two to looking for another areas here at the Ubud Palace. So come in. So now we're heading to the another areas at the Ubud Palace. So the place behind me, right there, that is called Balai Semanggen. So that is used for the funeral service at the death ceremony of the Ubud Royal family members. So all the ceremonies before the cremation was held right there. And also besides the Balai Semanggen, there is another building here, right here. This is called Balai Payas. So this is the place where the priest was delivering the mantras and the prayers with the Balinese offering. And also the priest was mediating close between the people and then the divine with the spiritual value. And of course, during the ceremonies was there a gamelan that playing during that ceremonies. So those two hall of that is the place where the gamelan was located. So during the ceremonies, the gamelan starts to playing with the close with the ceremonies. Ladies and gentlemen, now we will entering the place called Rangki at the Ubud Palace. So actually, this place is very, very private that not everyone person that able to enter this place. So come join with me. So ladies and gentlemen, now we just arrived here at the Rangki place at the Ubud Palace. So actually, like I said before, this place is very, very private. This place actually the place where the royal member family Ubud live. And also this place where the guests that welcome here. As you guys can see, there are so many couch here, right there, and then there is another couch at the behind. So this is place where the guests are welcome, that they will discussing about the culture, tradition, and many more with the Ubud royal family. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me today on our today's journey. My name is Ketut Ryan Ari Fernanda, and I hope to welcome you again on the another journey. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Om Santi 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 Om.